Welcome back to the channel, Wandering Shepherd family. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everybody. I wanted to go over some of the things that we got for the actual ski uh, in this holiday season. So kind of excited for this one. Can't wait to use it. Stick around. So what you're seeing here is a Brocraft um, basket, which actually holds the actual cooler. It holds rods, obviously. And you may be wondering, man, that was a pretty quick install. And in a way it was. But I have a confession to make. Yeah, I sort of kind of cheated. I did. I did. So here's the story. So the package gets to the house about a month or so ago. And I helped my wife bring it inside. Unbeknownst to her, there was something called an item number right there in the actual cardboard box, which my brain's one of those kind of brains that once it sees a number, it just sort of kind of can't let it go. So after I helped her put it inside, handy thing called Google, and next thing I knew what it was. And so yeah, I ordered some accessories for it and things of this nature just to get it mounted. And what I'm going to do with you guys today is I'm going to show you what I did, how I mounted it. And since I am not sponsored by anyone, too small of a channel to even gain that, but since I am not sponsored by anyone, I'm going to give you my honest to God opinion. What do I think? Do I think is it worth the money, for example? What do I think is working well for it? What do I think it could maybe be improved upon? But yeah, that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So as you can see here, this is the cooler rod holder basket. It is designed to hold up to 54, if I'm not mistaken, quart cooler. We actually have one as well. I'm not putting it in there just now just because I want to be able to show you guys the actual mounting hardware. Now, the way that it is designed, as when you buy it, to be mounted is just with these actual straps that you see here. It comes with 3 straps, which you then kind of wrap around the actual tubing, and then you secure onto the actual U-bolts themselves, and you can do it that way. And that's how they design it. That's how they sell it to you. However, I'm not really big of a fan, especially for my 2022 GTI 130. The actual front-facing strap that would have gone from here to mount, I can't really mount it here because it is designed to mount into another U-bolt that would normally be here, and I don't have that. Fortunately, they do have some accessories which you can buy, which obviously means more money. But they do sell the actual brackets that are right here, which you can then use to mount one of the actual Link Q actual brackets that actually are sold. So you buy this bracket, and you have to buy additional brackets, more money. And then once I was there, to be honest with you, it was secure. And here you can have a pretty decent shot right here, right there. These brackets themselves are actually usually sold for the not the actual jet skis, but for the actual snowmobiles. They're pretty great because you can actually go right into the actual Link Q system right there, and it pulls the basket, and it is secure. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, it still had a little bit of a wobble. I'm one of those guys that I'd rather be safe than sorry. So what I did was I bought additional U-bolts, which are right here. Bought a turnbuckle. I bought some shackles, and I bought an additional set of the actual Link Q systems. So this way I can actually use the shackle on the actual Link Q, put the turnbuckle on that shackle, tied to this additional U-bolt, which is just clamped down. I didn't want to drill through the actual tubing just because I didn't want to actually compromise the actual strength. This is aluminum. It is lightweight. However, it is weaker than regular steel, and I just didn't want to actually compromise this thing. So with this on, this thing is perfectly secure. The whole jet ski has to move. If I try to shake this thing, nothing moves. the whole ski moves because it is that well secured into the actual basket. I do have it with the actual straps here as intended, but then I have this set of brackets, this set of brackets, and that is not going anywhere at this point in time. Now, what do I think about the basket? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't actually used it on the water yet, but just from looking at it, excuse me, just from looking at it, I kind of like it. I love the fact that it has these side panels right here, which are set up to actually be able to use the Rotopacks, if I remember correctly, fuel system, which lets you put vertically additional gas cans. So you can actually have the cooler on the inside, gas cans that are being held right here. That way, if you're going to go offshore fishing, which eventually I am going to do, you can actually go out there, fish your little heart out, and not have to worry about fuel. That's very, very nice. Now, here's what I like about it. I like the versatility. Yes, I could have bought myself the actual stuff from Sea-Doo. Yes, I could have spent probably about the same amount of money and got Sea-Doo materials, but it would not have been as versatile as this. This lets me do a lot more for the same amount of money. This is not cheap, unfortunately. What I don't like about it is the fact that it's not made perfectly to fit. For example, right here in the front, you're supposed to have, not to take it off, it has a little bracket that holds 2 fillet knives plus your pliers, but it would not fit in the spacing that I have here, so I have to take it off. Otherwise, I would not be able to get the mount. Why? Because in order for these to actually fall in place, that had to be removed. I played around with this thing. I played around with having this configuration, flipping the basket around, flipping these 2 attachments around. Nothing worked. This is the best fit that I could actually figure out for this thing. And unfortunately, it did not allow me to get everything in there as I would have hoped. Now, why I think that is, you see this bracket right here? This one holds this leg. This one right here holds this leg. This holds the actual bracket for the actual LinQ. In the original pictures, this has a bar going from the very, very back to the very, very front, which would have allowed for a lot more flexibility in the mounting location. If that bar was still there, going all the way across, then I could have moved this thing back. I have plenty of space there to move that thing back 3 or 4 more inches, but I don't have the mounting bracket here to be able to do that. Had that been a possibility, I could have kept that accessory. Brocraft, if you're watching, please, please, please update your design. This is not as universal as you're making it out to be. I love the concept. I love the fact that it's lightweight. Love the aluminum. Looks quality. Looks great, but it's not universal. Now, like I said earlier, I do have the cooler. I am going to be taking this thing out. However, not today. December 25th in Central Florida, 2022, it is cold. It is like 35 degrees out here. It is 35 degrees, so I am not going to be anywhere in the water with this or with the pontoon boat. But I did want to show it to you guys and give you my honest opinion. Obviously, next time that I'm on the water with the ski, I will be able to utilize it and let you know what I think, what I don't like, what I think about it, and what I like and what I don't like in greater detail. But for now, I'm kind of happy with it. I do think it's a little bit pricier. There were less pricey options or more cost-effective options available. My wife got me this gift and my oldest daughter, and they got me the most expensive one, thinking that it was going to be the actual best one. Maybe it is, but it's not cheap. I mean, the actual brackets just to attach the LinQ, I think there were an additional $40 some odd, plus $30 for each of the pairs of the actual LinQ themselves. These things right here, these things right here, they were about $30 each. So 30 plus another 30 is 60, plus another 40, whatever I paid for this thing. For this bracket, this L bracket going straight down, pay about an additional $100. Spent about an additional $20, $30 just in all of these little attachments to get it all secured, because really, you're going to charge me close to $400 for a basket to make me tie it down with straps, really? So all in all, there's about $500 in there. And I'm not really all that happy with that fact. But it looks and it feels strong. And well, now that it's secured. In an upcoming video, I'm going to show you some things that I got for the pontoon boat. Before I was utilizing a regular camping grill when we would go out in the water. Got myself an actual pedestal grill from Magma for the boat. Kind of excited for that. I'll get into that in the next video, maybe. A few videos in. And I also have to install the actual Garmin unit and everything else on the ski. So just to give you a preview of what's to come, kind of excited. Looking forward to those things. Have no clue. I've never done this before, but you know, wandering shepherd, I'll figure it out. I'll read directions, figure it out, and I'll let you know how it works out. And I'll take you along for the ride. Family, God bless. Enjoy your Christmas season. And until next time.